Good afternoon, James, and thank you for joining us for this exciting launch of the MOD2 range that you've worked with us to put together, these 5 new great plans that we're about to release. We thought it'd be great for our clients to learn a bit more about you and the work that you've done behind this as well. So maybe you could start off, just give us a bit of a brief outline of who you are and where you come from.
Sure. My name's James Wilson. I'm an architect. We've got my own company. It's been running for about 3 years called Field Labs. So we're based out of Hobart, work in the city and then live in the country down the Huon Valley.
Very nice. I actually thought we might start with Tasmania because that's something that's common to both of us and also to our clients. And it is a beautiful place that we live in. So what are some of your favourite things to do in Tasmania and places to visit?
Yeah, well for me, and I love the mountains and I love the coast, so I think being able to go up the east coast in summer, that kind of thing is fantastic. Bushwalking, swimming in rivers, swimming at the beaches, all that kind of stuff. I think we live in a pretty amazing spot. If we can get out and enjoy it, then that's one of the kind of highlights of living in Tassie for me.
So turning to architecture now, which is really what we wanted to talk about today. You've been in the industry a long time and you're a well-respected architect. You would have seen a lot of trends and changes come and go. What are your 3 favourite materials over the years to work with when you're working on designing a new home?
Yeah, my 3 favourite materials for designing a new home would be timber, steel and glass. I think they're all versatile. You can have timber cladding, steel cladding, you can use it for framing to create spaces, and then you can use it for specialty finishes like joinery as well. And then glass is really important. I think you bring in the light into the house, you can capture the views, you can create privacy where you need to from your neighbours. Timber,
steel and glass, that's interesting. That really leads on to our next question, which is modular construction, because all those materials are very popular in modular construction. As you know, that's our area of specialty at Tasbuilt Homes. You've had a bit of experience with prefabricated construction over the years.
Yeah.
Maybe what's some of your insights that you've seen in that sort of space over the time?
Sure, I mean for me it's a really interesting area because you've got to be clever with how you use the space. There's some restrictions in terms of what you can transport, but that means you're kind of getting a bit of a challenge, but also gives you a bit of a impetus to actually design a bit smarter, use the space more effectively and that kind of thing. Also really likes generally the economy and the flexibility involved, so in terms of time frames, the customisation, the kind of kit of parts you can kind of put together. And then the other big thing for me is then just the time saving on site. So it's getting fabricated off site, there's no weather delays, anything like that. It gets delivered when you want it to be.
So James, if you had to pick a favourite design out of the 5 MOD2 plans, which one would it be and why is that?
Sure, look, my favourite's probably this one, the Evolve. For me, I really like the big, generous open plan living areas. I really like the configuration of the decks and how they create sheltered courtyards as well. And then how there's the 2 wings, so you get a bit of privacy in terms of the bedroom wing and then all your living areas on one side. And I think for me it becomes quite a flexible plan that could work on many different sites and you orientate it to different views. I think it would be a great little house.
Okay, so finally James, I just wanted to ask, a lot of our viewers would be in the process of designing a new home. And what's one top piece of advice as an architect you give to someone that's starting out on that journey?
Yeah, look, for me, I think it's really important probably just to take the time and make sure you get the fundamentals right. I think, you've got to look at the plan, think about how it's going to suit your lifestyle, think about your daily routines, how they're going to work, think how you might entertain, all those kind of things. So you kind of want to get that right, and then from there, everything else should kind of fall into place pretty well.
Well, thanks very much for your time today, James. It's been very interesting, very enlightening, and our clients can learn a bit more about you at www.fieldlabs.com.au. And we appreciate your insights. It's been excellent. We look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.
No worries, Ben. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.